A new study confirms that those 80 and older represent the highest percentage of hearing loss, but researchers are starting to see a shift. The study, published in February's Archives of Otolaryngology, shows that 1 in 9, almost 11% of those aged 45 to 54 make up the fastest growing segment of our hearing impaired population. We talked with Paige Holt with the Lake ENT audiology team about the causes and symptoms of age-related hearing loss.
There are many different things that can cause hearing loss. The most common would be aging and just degeneration of the hearing nerve. Noise exposure. Men who work in a factory around loud equipment, women can work around loud equipment as well. Family history can play a part. Hearing loss can be genetically related, and so we always would recommend that if you do have a strong history of hearing loss in your family members, that you do start having your hearing screened in your middle years, because we want to know what your hearing is, a baseline, so that if you do have something happen and you start feeling like you're not hearing very well, my ear feels plugged up, I have some fullness in my ear, I have some ringing in my ear, then we can have a hearing test performed and we will have a baseline to compare it to so that we can determine, is your hearing starting to progress? Is this just an episode that we can treat medically and have it recover? Or are we starting to see some aging? One of the first things that we start to see are family members, significant others will start to notice that you're missing out on conversation. And they will usually begin to suggest that. And sometimes that's taken very easily, sometimes it's not. So it's a little bit of a touchy subject, but we do recommend that people come in just to have a screening. And we will be honest and let you know if you're in the area where we need to start considering amplification or not. And sometimes when we tell you what you're missing and help you understand that you're not completely deaf, there's not a huge problem, but we also understand why you're missing out a little bit, then it breaks the ice a little bit better.
Doctors do not typically screen middle-aged adults for hearing loss, but if you suspect a hearing impairment, take the initiative and have it checked out. You'll find contact information for the 3 Lake ENT audiology offices in the Villages, Leesburg, and Tavares in the Hometown Health Specialist Directory online at yourhometownhealth.com.